What is up, everybody? Thank you for coming to practice with me. Today, we are going to be throwing the latest release from Track, the Stealth Mode Hybrid. Show you my layout. Pretty standard. We are here playing a Super Bowl. We are just going to be bowling on a house shot here. I will probably make some adjustments throughout the game just to see what this ball is capable of doing. I've bowled with it already. I like what I'm seeing so far, so come join me. We're gonna bowl one full game and see what we got. So here we go. Now, generally, I just like to start in the track area and go from there, see what we're working with. So roughly targeting 10 at the arrows. Out. I probably was closer to 11, 12, out to about 6 or 7 down lane, and that ball had plenty of energy left. Wow, that one hit really hard. Let's play a similar line over here on the right lane. See what we got. When I'm starting out with a new ball, I generally like to play the track as a starting point and gauge kind of the strength of the ball from there. Wow. I was about to say I didn't really quite catch that one at the bottom. I didn't feel like I caught that one with my fingers like I did over here. But you wouldn't have been able to tell based on the reaction. This ball makes me look really good. Wow. Let's check out those flares. See if I can, it's kind of hard to see them on this color and with the light, of course, but not super tight, but not crazy far apart, so definitely has hook potential. And obviously, those of you that follow me know I do not have a crazy high rev rate. I'm probably right in the 250 range on a good day. So, all right, so we know that alignment works pretty good. I'm gonna move my feet just a couple left. Let's see what we got here. Caught that one. Oh! Did you see that 8-pin? It's still laying there. It thought about standing, but it knows better. Okay. So obviously, still a great shot. I only moved probably 2 with my feet. I know I've said this before on other videos of mine. I don't like to make crazy big moves. So we're gonna probably do the same thing over here on the right lane and see what lane 10's got. Still keeping my target roughly the same, just a little different angle. Uh-oh. Okay, well, not my most graceful shot, a little off balance. Got a little quick here in my downswing, so I was trying to play catch up in my approach. But I probably honestly got that ball further right down lane than I was envisioning, but the end result, the ball helped me out. So I do throw 15 pounds, and the numbers on this ball are 248 and the differential is 056. So it has a really high differential, which just gives it a lot of hook potential. And again, the combination of your rev rate and your speed I could see this ball being like a really big monster for a lot of people. Let's move a couple more. Again, we're just moving like 2 boards at a time. Just trying to get around it a little more. So slid around 24, 25 at the inside of my left foot. Probably crossed around 13 at the arrows. Down lane. We don't have the markers, but my eyes probably told me it was around 6 or 7. Trying to get around it a little more when I create a little steeper of an angle. So it makes that corner, and wow. So far, wow. I know if you follow Liz Culkin, she's a big fan of this ball too, and I can see why. Strong symmetrical piece in the track line. All right, so we're gonna kind of move the same as we did over on lane 9. Just a couple boards more with my feet. Try to execute a little better shot over here. Ooh, got that one right. Ooh, got lucky with that one. So that was a combination of, I got that right early, meaning a lot steeper in the front part of the lane than I was really planning on doing. However, a little weaker of a hit, sure, but it still delivered. So 2 thumbs up. So we're halfway through. And if you're keeping score, we have all strikes. So let's see here. Okay, let's just try a couple more. Last shot over here, I slid around 24. So we're gonna slide a few boards left of that. Meow. Ugh. That is what you call feeling sorry for me. Those pins are like, ma'am, you do not need to throw the ball right there, right now. Okay, so here's what I will say. If I'm gonna keep moving left, which we're just gonna do, I consciously need to be a little slower, give my ball more time on the lane, and really try to get around it a little more. So when I do get it to the right, it actually has time and energy left to make the turn and not go forward. So we're just gonna keep doing it and see what we got. That's why we're practicing, people. So over here on 10, obviously the last shot I threw was We're gonna move anyway. And based on what happened on 9, try to get around it a little more and see what happens. Oh my, oh my. Oh, that was so bad. I was off balance, trying to create a shape. Not my best effort whatsoever. And obviously, my ball didn't like it either, so. But we shoot our spares, so we're gonna shoot our spares. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's got a chance. Yes! I don't know what's worse. When you think you have a chance shooting the washout and it just wraps it. Like, that is so defeating, which is very possible what could happen there. But 7 spare. So we're going into the 9th frame. We're gonna give it a whirl one more time. Try to get around it. Try to throw a better shot. But here's what happens for me. So obviously this is just practice, so it doesn't really count. But when it comes to terms of making shots, when it counts, league, tournament play, etc., if I'm trying to make a ball work, which is kind of what I'm doing at the moment, that's a clear sign it's either a ball change or just I'm really too far out of the comfort zone of where I need to be with that specific ball. So again, we're just practicing today, so it doesn't matter. But just food for thought, if you ever find yourself in that type of situation where you're trying to manipulate the reaction, I would probably suggest changing balls. But we're gonna try to manipulate it here because what the heck, we're practicing and who cares? So we're gonna be a little slower, try to get around it. That was better. The result wasn't better. So it gets to the spot, just a little lazy. Doesn't really have much left to get through the pins. And for me, in my game, I would not play there with this ball. I've thrown 2 shots back to back. One wasn't my best effort physically. This one was way better. And I 7-10, flat 7-10, where the ball just said, I'm kind of tired, Steph. Can we go back to where we were? So that's what we're gonna do. Get one here and move on. Do something cool. I've only made that one time in my life. One time. Okay, 10th frame here. We're gonna go back a few boards to the right, where I feel for me and my game, it gives me the best type of reaction where even when I do miss, it still recovers and it has plenty of energy left. So that's what we're gonna do. Move a couple more right, like where we sort of started. Sliding maybe around 24, 23. Ooh, that was good. And it was very good. I love when the 2-pin does that. Just like shoots back perfectly. I'll have to go back and get that one in slow-mo. But obviously, you can see the difference in how the ball retains that energy when it's really not trying so hard to cross so many boards. Now, if you are somebody that has a much higher rev rate than me, absolutely. That ball will probably look amazing for you over there. But for someone like me that doesn't have crazy rev rate, I'm more speed dominant, probably not gonna play that far left with this piece. That was pretty good. A little bouncy action there, but hey, bounced it in the right spot, you know? Sometimes it happens. Yeah, this ball will be in my bag. I can clearly see the spot for this. Probably more medium patterns. Something clean yet predictable. I do gravitate often towards symmetrical pieces of that nature, so. Uh-oh. Well, I say uh-oh, but honestly, I knew it was going to recover. I just thought it might actually go high. So in the end, what did we shoot here? Let me see. We shot a lovely 254 game. Woo woo. This will be a house shot warrior ball for sure, because that is what I'm bowling on. So if I were to bowl league right now, I'm pretty confident that I would bowl very good. Obviously, if I had to move left with it, as I've already mentioned, would probably be a ball change for me to either stay further to the right or something that I know would maybe make the turn better for my game. And again, we are all different, so if you are somebody that has a much higher rev rate, you're absolutely going to be able to play left with this ball, and it will absolutely come screaming back. Because even when I missed right down lane from further right, so not creating as steep of an angle, the ball 1000% has energy left. So yeah, it's currently available at Pro Shop, the Track Stealth Mode Hybrid. Thank you for joining me for my practice session, and stay tuned and join me again next time.